So we're back with another video. Okay, so this week I'm going to talk about last week and what we did. So basically, let's get right into the week. May 22nd, which was Monday, we just had class from 10 to 1. Then after that, we kind of just chilled at home, and for dinner we had rice and beans and totones and chicken, and it was kind of like a whole Spanish dinner from home. It was really nice. And then we got gelato for dessert. Fast forward to Tuesday, I kind of went to sleep late the previous night, so Monday night. So I kind of just stayed up late and woke up late. So then we got to class from 1 to 3. After class, we went home. I was reading, or I am currently reading The 4-Hour Workweek. And after that, I think we just walked around. We went to this like fort place that we like couldn't get into, but I saw on the map, and I think it's like a market type. But we walked around the whole thing, couldn't find the entrance. I saw something that said entrance, but it wasn't open. So we might have to go another day for that. Then after that, we ate dinner, and that was Tuesday. Wednesday, we had class again, 10 to 1. We had reservations for the upcoming weekend at Pitti Palace, and we wanted to see, because we paid for the tickets, but we wanted to see if they had any discounts for students. And they do, but you have to go to certain schools, so that didn't apply to us. And so we were like, okay, we just wanted to check. So we walked to Pitti Palace, but we walked back. And then what did we have? We had quesadillas for dinner. On our way back, we saw people using chalk and like drawing these amazing portraits on the ground, which was really super cool. Then, what am I talking about? On Thursday, it was raining that day. So we had class, and then we came back home. And I think we kind of just chilled until our art visit later on, which was at 6:30 to 8. And by then, the rain had stopped, which was really good, because if not, we weren't gonna go. Because last time we had our art visit, one time, it was raining, and we were like, no. So anyways, yeah, we just went around this place. We looked at each statue. Our tour guide told us the history of each statue. And then after that, like literally right across the street, there was this steak spot that I was eyeing, and we ate that. And it was so good. I had steak and potatoes. And then after that, we had some gelato. And then I saw scooters, and I wanted to try one out because I've done one in, where was it? Washington. But I wanted to do one here, and Edwin wouldn't do it with me, so I just did it by myself. And I was trying to get him to do it, but he wouldn't do it. So I just went around the domo like once or twice, and then I got off, and that ride was like less than $5, so it was fun. And then we went home, and yeah. Then Friday was a chill day. We pretty much stayed home. I was being very productive. I was cleaning. I cleaned the bathroom, the kitchen, all of that stuff in the morning. And then after that, we decided to go back to this cafe that we found, did some work there. But the problem was the Wi-Fi was kind of slow, and we didn't really have any outlets near us, so my computer died in like an hour. And I mean, I was still productive. I still got a lot of things done, but still, like, we could have stayed longer. And then also they kicked us out of one part because I guess they were gonna clean it or use it for something. I'm not really sure. But yeah, so we went there, we tried it out. It was cute. We'll go back. I think that was our Friday. It was very chill. I was trying to just be as productive as possible. And then Saturday was a busy day. So our day started off at our first art stage, and art stage basically means you go to a famous spot and you draw what you see. And I was just like, okay. Like, I want to learn how to do this, but like, you kind of put me on the spot. Didn't have a sketchbook or anything. Kind of was unprepared, but Edwin had his stuff, so I used that. And that right there just taught me that I can draw as well as I did like first or second year of undergrad. So I really have to practice, but that was that. My drawings were like terrible and I wanted to leave, so we did. I mean, we had reservations anyway, so we had to go to the Pitti Palace, and at the Pitti Palace we saw the interiors, and all the ceilings literally were like decked out in gold and paintings, and it was just like intricate details. Like, it was really cool, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I barely looked at the stuff on the wall because I was looking at things on the ceiling, and I don't know if that was the point, but there was just a lot to see. And when we were there, we actually bumped into Charlie and Evan, so we kind of just spent the rest of the day with them. Like, we finished, we waited for them, and then we spent the rest of the day with them, just walking around. We showed them a little bit of Florence, like where our school is, where we stay. What else? Yeah, and then we ate dinner at this like record store slash restaurant called Move On. And I had, well, I thought I was getting a burger, and it came and it was a chicken sandwich. It was still good, but the fries were like the best part. Like, these fries look like chips, but like they weren't thin, they were like thick. So I don't know, it was really good. It was worth the money because I ate the whole plate. And then what did we do after that? Oh yeah, so I was craving a milkshake, so we went to go find a place for milkshakes, which we did. But on our way there, we found this like really famous, I guess, I don't know, Edwin said that he saw it on TikTok, but it's basically like where all the colleges go, and they write their names on the t-shirts, and they put the t-shirts on the ceilings, and then they write their names on the wall. Like, this place is literally covered with writing and t-shirts and college student stuff everywhere. But of course, our school is never on the list. So, I mean, we did see like UConn and Yale and other Connecticut schools, but UB, her college, not up there. But anyways, the list I'm talking about is like this list of drinks where it's like has the school, and then it has the drink for that school. So yeah, I mean, I don't drink, but I was there for the vibes, and I just waited till they finished drinking, and then we went home. So then Sunday came, and we had another chill morning. We were waiting to meet up with Charlie and Evan for later on in the day. What we did was we walked from our apartment to their Airbnb. Their Airbnb was like 30 minutes away, 35 minutes away walking, so it was kind of a hike. It's not that far when we came back, but it was a hike getting there because I didn't know where we were going. And we went through this really cool like tunnel with graffiti written all over it. I don't know, I liked it. It was like in more of the residential area, not the touristy area. But yeah, their Airbnb was so cute. It kind of had an aesthetic, I mean, like, you're not gonna know, but like I know from childhood, of like where my dad used to have like apartments and stuff, and just like his type of aesthetic with like stone countertops and like stone walls, and then the smell smelled like a cabin he used to have. I don't know, it really just reminded me of my dad for some reason. And then there was frogs everywhere, so that reminded me of like Puerto Rico, or like, yeah, Puerto Rico, like cookies like everywhere. But like, we went to their apartment because we were making fresh pasta. So I mainly supervised this. I did not really make anything. I wanted to do it, and I was supervising, and it was really good. And so now I know how to make fresh pasta. And I'll probably do it, we'll probably do it here, or I'll do it at home. And yeah, so then we just stayed there for a little bit. While I was there, I watched Chandler's graduation. I watched church for a little bit, you know, just chilled out. We talked about art, talked about school, talked about life, we all talked about a lot of things. And then yeah, and then it was getting really late. It was like 12 o'clock, and we had to go home because we had school the next day. So that's what we did, and we walked home. And the walk back home was actually way faster than the walk there, like I said earlier. So yeah, a very good week. Got to see some friends. Whoa, what did I just say? We got to see some friends from home. We chilled, we were productive, and yeah, so that was my week recap. I feel like I run through like the beginning of the week so much faster than the weekend, because like we do more on the weekend. During the week we gonna just go to school, chill out, and maybe walk around, but the weekend is where it's at. So thank you for listening to my recap this week, or this past week. Stay tuned for the next videos coming this month. Bye.